Thanks for joining us today. I'm Kevin Fear, president of Mattress Express, and I'm here with Kim.
Hi, everyone.
And today we're going to take a journey through slumber, through sleep of mattresses. We're going to keep it interesting. Really, you're going to learn a lot. You spend a third of your life on your back sleeping. It's important that you have a good night's sleep. And you always see all these crazy advertisements for mattresses. It's time that you learn how they're put together and what's important. We're going to visit the mattress factories today.
Great.
We're going to talk to a chiropractor. We're going to talk to an expert bedding manufacturer, and we're actually going to cut some new beds apart.
Yay!
A lot of them.
So you can see inside.
So come join us through this journey of mattress and sleep. Kevin Fear, president of Mattress Express. Thanks for joining us today. And I'm actually in one of our factories that makes my mattresses. I'm actually standing inside a quilter where the top of your mattress is made. We're going to show you today how mattresses are put together, how they're made. We're going to show you some locally purchased Sealy and Simmons mattresses that are cut away compared to ours. And what you're going to find, what you're going to take away from this is it's not how they're built, it's how they're priced. They're all built well, but it's how they're priced. I guarantee that when you buy a mattress from me, you'll get more than at any fancy furniture store. Thanks for joining us. Go on to the next video and enjoy the mattress education. Now, we've gone to more than one factory. We went to our American bedding factory, and what we're going to go over is why it is important to cut a mattress apart and see how they're made. Now, you may think when you're buying a fancy label that you're getting a great bed, when in fact, we're going to cut away to a scene here that shows the spring system of a bed. There's only a few spring manufacturers in the US, and they use them in all the beds. Take a look at this video. We're here at one of our mattress factories where they build our mattresses to our specifications. This is a couple of common spring systems. This is what you call an LFK. They're tied together with an outer wire. You've got your spring system in the middle and a helical wire that ties them head to toe. When you move, there's a little bit of motion transfer in these, more from head to toe than side to side. Very common. When you're buying a name brand mattress, you assume you're getting the best. Remember, there's only 2 manufacturers in the US that make these. This is an individual pocket coil. Individual coils tied together with fabric. Remember the old commercial where you drop a bowling ball with a red glass of wine and it wouldn't spill? Very little motion transfer. Lots of support. Find that in your premium bedding. These people build these beds to our specifications. You're going to find as we go through this, it's not how they're built, it's how they're priced. I guarantee you won't get more at any other furniture store. Thanks for joining us. Go on and view the other videos. Enjoy your mattress education.
That was so interesting. You never get to see the inside of a mattress.
Now at this factory, we took a Simmons bed that I bought at a leading Northeast furniture store. Walked in as a customer and bought it. Well, you'll see. And we cut it apart and we compared it to our bed to see if that big fancy label really mattered. Take a look at this clip. Kevin Fear, president of Mattress Express, and I've come to a mattress manufacturing facility today to show you how mattresses are made and do a comparison between their mattress and our mattress. But I've brought in an expert, Dave Paul. Dave, tell me about your background in the bedding business.
Kevin, I've been in the bedding business for over 30 years with names such as Sealy and Spring Air, Englander, and a number of other manufacturers. I've been as a representative and also in the manufacturing part as well.
So you've been on the road in the manufacturing?
I've done it all.
Okay. What I did, folks, is I went out to one of the largest chains of mattress stores in New York State. I walked in as a customer, they didn't know who I was, and I bought a Simmons mattress. Just paid regular price, bought it, left the store, we brought it in, and we've cut it away just to show you how they're made. Dave, tell us how the Simmons is put together.
Well, for your comfort features, you have the quilt, which is your FR mandated fiber, as well as 2 3/4 inches of super soft foam. Then, as your insulator from your unit, you have a nice 1.5 inches of super soft wet foam. It's a very good piece of quality foam. As your support feature, we have here our fully individual pocketed coil. You all may remember the bowling ball ad where they used to put a wine glass at the other end. Very same unit.
Pocket coils are good because?
Oh, they offer a lot more individuality and less motion transfer between the units for those beds that are laced together with helical wire, which we can show you.
So when one person moves, the other person hardly feels it.
That's correct.
So overall, this is a pretty good bed.
This is a very good bed. This would be a medium premium level bed,
Okay.
held together with a complete border wire. And also standard industry diaper pins to help hold the
They
coils
call
in
them
around the
diaper
edge.
pins. Okay, that's just a nickname in the industry, folks.
That's
Now
correct.
here's our mattress. Show us how ours is put together.
Again, in the top, FR mandated fiber, as well as an 1.5 inches of super soft foam, wet foam also. Comfort, a 2-inch piece of comfort convoluted foam, which gives you a just unbelievable feel on the bed, and also keeps the bed cool. Then as an insulator from the unit, we use just a 1/2 inch here of foam, of poly foam, and then again, the individual pocketed coil. The one big exception, however, will be the foam perimeter. This is found on the ultra premium bedding out in the fields today. This gives you a much better surface area to sleep on, allows you to get closer to the edge. And if any of you have ever found yourself falling out of bed, this brings you back into the bed itself. So, a much more superior bed.
Okay, so we've got the foam encasement that the Simmons doesn't have. We've got the convoluted foam, which is more expensive, a little better sleeping area. Okay, folks, I paid for the set. The price on the set of this was $13.99. Now how much mine is, Dave? $6.99 for a queen set. Half the price, folks. And look, there's nothing to hide. We've cut it away. This is a Simmons, good bed. This is my bed. Doesn't have the fancy name on it, but I'm showing you. It's the same bed, but better. Built better, gives you the extra features. Why pay more, folks? We wanted to show you, we wanted to cut these away and show you actually how they were made. Name brand, my brand. We have them made to our specifications. I tell you, I buy them factory direct. We're at the factory. So come on into my store. We'll have these actual cutaways on display and see for yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us again, and we're here with Kim.
Hi, everyone.
And in this segment, we're going to talk about Eclipse beds.
Oh, good. Eclipse mattresses are known for the spinal zone, and I believe Eclipse is the only U.S. manufacturer to have the spinal zone, which is designed for maximum comfort, and we know how important that is. This mattress is also, if I'm not mistaken, endorsed by the Chiropractic Congress, right, Kevin?
That's right. It's the only U.S. manufacturer to have the spinal zone, and it's so important because most of our body weight is between our chin and our knees, and the spinal zone gives you that extra support you need. And I recently went to the Eclipse factory and met with a chiropractor who reviews Eclipse beds, and he shows us how the bed is made and why the spinal zone is important. Watch this segment and see. I'm here in North Brunswick, New Jersey at the Eclipse Mattress Factory. I'm here today with a special guest, Dr. Jason Hagman, a chiropractor who works with Eclipse. Doctor, thanks for being with us today. Could you tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure, Kevin. I've been in practice for about 14 years now. I did my undergraduate work up at Ithaca College up in upstate New York, and I did my graduate work at the Los Angeles College of Chiropractic.
Okay, Doctor, well, it's great having you here today. Folks, we're going to talk about how Eclipse beds are built, the background on Eclipse bed, and the patented technologies they own as well as their selling features. Stick with us today. Watch this video. It's great information. Doctor, we've cut away a perfectly good Eclipse bed. Tell us a little bit about Eclipse bedding.
Eclipse has been around since 1905. That's over 100 years, Kevin. And actually, Eclipse can be found anywhere in the world. It's manufactured in countries like China, South Africa, even in Europe. Unlike most companies that are out there that spend the majority of their money on advertising, Eclipse actually spends most of their money on research and development.
Research and development. Now, I know they have what they call a lot of patented technologies. Could you explain those to us?
Eclipse has several patented technologies that no other company has. It has what's called the Life Edge. This is actually a feature, a technology that's in the perimeter of the bed that helps prevent people from sagging off or falling off the bed.
When you're laying on the edge of the bed and it feels like you're going to fall out.
That's right. It actually enlarges or enhances the actual sleep surface. It allows you to sleep closer to the edge of the bed without actually falling off. One of the other technologies that Eclipse has is called the allergy-free design. And what this does is it helps prevent dust mites from getting inside the mattress. And unfortunately, dust mites are responsible for allergies like asthma and things like this.
Dust mites in your mattress is a fact that not all people are even familiar with. But Eclipse has their own technology to deal with that. It's only found in Eclipse bedding, just like the edge-to-edge system we talked about. One of Eclipse's most important patented technologies is the spinal zone, Doctor. We've cut away this perfectly good bed. Let's pull it back and talk about the spinal zone. Doctor, this seems like a very simple technology, this yellow system here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it may seem simple, Kevin, but actually the patented spinal zone sleep system, which is only found in Eclipse mattresses, helps to reinforce the center third of the mattress. And that's actually where most of your body weight lies. It lies in between your chin and your knees. And this is the area that supports the bed from sagging. The spinal zone has actually been proven to reduce back pain, reduce back stiffness, and improve quality of sleep. And for those people who actually don't have back problems, it may even help prevent them.
Wow, that's important. I think we've all seen mattresses where they sag in the middle or there's body imprints. And one thing I've learned since I've been in the mattress business, that's because most of our weight is between our chin and our knees. Now, again, can only be found in an Eclipse bed. There's no other bed that's going to have the spinal zone, correct?
That's correct, Kevin. The spinal zone is a patented technology that is solely owned by Eclipse.
How do we know it works, Doctor?
The spinal zone has actually been in 2 separate clinical trials at the University of West Virginia, where they've actually proven that it reduces back pain, reduces back stiffness, and improves the quality of your sleep.
Wow, that's important, folks. Not an empty promise. Clinical studies that show the spinal zone, only available in an Eclipse bed, will reduce back pain and back stiffness. If you have back pain, back stiffness, or want to avoid it, consider an Eclipse bed from Mattress Express. Now, Doctor, one of the most impressive points you told me today is not only is there clinical studies on the spinal zone, but it's endorsed by a major chiropractic association. Could you tell us about that?
That's right, Kevin. The spinal zone and Eclipse mattresses are endorsed by the Congress of Chiropractic State Associations. This is actually the largest chiropractic representative organization in the world.
The spinal zone, endorsed by a National Chiropractic Association, proven to work in clinical studies, and only available from Eclipse bedding. Not empty promises, but proven, patented, owned technology. This is why you must consider an Eclipse bed when you're shopping for your bedding. Okay, folks, well, don't take it from me. The good doctor told you how well these beds are made, how important it is for a good back. And not only that, it's endorsed by the Congress of Chiropractics.
Remember, doctor knows best. We all know that.
That's right. This isn't just me telling you, it's the doctor. I know mattresses aren't the most exciting thing in the world, but I hope you're learning something. You spent a third of your life on your back sleeping. It's important. I hope you like what you're watching. We're going to cut back to the factory for another segment now. And we're back with Dave Paul, but this time we're in North Brunswick, New Jersey at the Eclipse Mattress Factory. Now, we've done a cutaway on an Eclipse bed, and we have a Sealy that I purchased from a major Northeast furniture chain. I walked in as a customer, I purchased it, and we've taken both of the beds and we've cut them apart. Dave is our manufacturing expert. He's going to go through and do a comparison on the 2 beds. Tell us what you found.
Kevin, what we found were 2 identical size beds, but very, very big differences. This being a Sealy Posturepedic and this being our patented Eclipse Fascination bed. We found some very unusual differences in the 2. One is the wall construction, this being basically an individual pieced wall construction, a polyethylene type foam. Ours is a full unitized foam, completely surrounded.
This bed seems to be a harder type of foam, and I also noticed it's loose in here. It's not, held together.
Ours is a full unitized system and a much softer foam, which gives you a much better sleeping surface than the top. My surprising part, Kevin, that I found was actually the coil unit itself. Our system, very similar type coil system, high coil count. However, theirs is laced together by the helical wires, edge to edge. Ours is laced from head to toe. Now, Kevin, what that'll really do is, by being laced side to side, transfer of motion. In other words, when you press down, it pulls from your partner's side of the bed.
So when I roll over, I'm going to wake my wife up.
That's correct. She will feel the motion within the bed. By going to the head-to-toe helical system, basically, when you start pulling, the motion stays on your side of the bed, therefore not disturbing your partner.
That would seem like a very important point.
Edge to edge versus head to toe.
Now and I noticed the stitching is consistent through the Sealy, where this is stitched tighter in the center. Why is that?
You're correct, Kevin. This is a densified quilt pattern. In other words, where we press down the quilted fibers and quilt them much closer together, this helps to eliminate body impression. A big problem, Kevin, in bedding today. Number one reason for people's complaints. But you know, Kevin, these are both great beds. But this bed has one thing that we didn't even touch on, and the most important and patented item in our bed, and that is our spinal zone. That helps give additional support to that center third. Well, with the densified quilting, eliminates body impressions.
That gives you the extra support for your back, and it's endorsed by the National Chiropractic Association.
That's correct.
That is technology that's owned by Eclipse, and you will only find that in an Eclipse bed.
That's correct. What'd you pay for these beds?
All right, folks, I walked into a national furniture chain and bought this as a consumer. I paid $10.99 for this set. Now, clearly, the Eclipse has some distinct advantages before we even got to the spinal zone, which again is patented technology that's owned by Eclipse and only in Eclipse. My queen size Eclipse package, $7.99. $300 cheaper with the advantages that we've mentioned and the spinal zone. Our Eclipse, which clearly has its advantages, as Dave mentioned, along with the spinal zone that's endorsed by the Chiropractic Congress, is only $7.99 for a queen set. $300 less, and make your own judgments as to the quality and the build of the bed. Hey folks, we're back from the factory again. We always have fun at the factory. Now remember, if you're value buying, you have a camp, a spare room, you just need a quick bed for whatever reason, the mother-in-law is coming. We have twin mattresses starting at $69.99. Queen mats, $149, and kings, $249. Don't pay more at a furniture store. Kim, you know I'm always getting a deal at a factory.
Oh, he's the deal king.
I buy them by the truckload, folks. I buy a lot of them. I stack them deep and sell them cheap. I buy them right, so you buy them right. Quite frankly, the key to our success has been that I just don't mark them up as much as other people. You know the incredible markup at a furniture store.
And it's fun to come in Mattress Express.
We're fun people.
You really are. Fun.
Come see us in person, folks. Arsenal Street across from Dunkin' Donuts, the largest bedding superstore in Northern New York and the largest seller of mattresses in Northern New York. Now we're going to go on to another line of Eclipse bedding that's organic. It's green.
Very cool.
And why are they green? The bedding, the fabric is made from cotton without any pesticides, and the foam is soybean based instead of like most foams that are petroleum based. And all the steel in the bed is recycled. So if you're concerned about our earth, or maybe you have some allergies, consider an organic bed. Let's go take a look at the organic beds. So we're back with Dave, our manufacturing expert, and I was really excited when I came to the Eclipse Mattress Factory in North Brunswick, New Jersey, to find out they had just rolled out a line of green organic Eclipse mattresses. Now Eclipse owns a lot of sleep patented technologies that are only in Eclipse mattresses, but these not only have those great qualities, they're organic, they're green. Dave, what makes a mattress organic?
Well, Kevin, organic has grown in importance here in the last 2 to 3 years. And in bedding, it's now even growing even faster than in many other areas. But to be organic, to be certified organic, your cover must be grown without the use of pesticides. And all your foam, all your comfort foams and layered foams underneath, insulation foams, all are soy-based foams, which are green.
And the other foam products are made, I learned today, from petroleum.
That's correct, Kevin.
So these are all soybean. Regular beds have petroleum-based.
Correct. Of course, all your metal materials inside the bed are all recycled. So all the wiring inside the bed is recycled metal. So again, these beds here are green.
As the cover says, eco-friendly, organic cotton, a green bed. Folks, everybody wants to go green, everybody wants to help the environment, everybody wants to be healthier. To me, it's just common sense. If you have allergies, or if you want to be green, no pesticides, recycled steel, and soybean-based foam. Now, Dave, what was most impressive to me is when you think green, when you think of a vehicle or other things you're buying, it's always so much more expensive to go green. And I was so impressed to find out that their standard entry-level green bed is darn near the the price point of a regular Eclipse bed. Not a lot of difference in price.
Kevin, you're correct. We worked very, very hard to bring this line of bedding to the consumer at price points that were not exuberant, that would not scare them to feel that because of green that it would be so much more expensive. You can pretty much purchase these beds for a shadow higher than normal prices.
Everybody wants to go green, and we've talked about what makes these organic beds and eco-friendly beds so great. No pesticides, soy-based foams, not petroleum-based, but we've overlooked the most important part. This is an Eclipse bed. An Eclipse is a top-of-the-line bed, so let's take a step back. And Dave, tell us why these Eclipse beds are just great beds from the start.
Kevin, besides being green, these beds all contain the patented spinal zone system, which has been endorsed by the Congress of Chiropractors. We also have inside a densified quilt pattern with additional foam in the center. And if you look at it, Kevin, you'll see they kind of have a concave look to them, a little bit heavier in the center.
I see it's sewed very tightly through the center. What is that
That's
for?
correct, Kevin. And the reason for the densified quilt pattern here, or spinal quilt pattern, is to help to eliminate body impressions for many consumers, especially in a lot of the large, big, soft beds that have been out there for the years, have had problems with having large body impressions where the bed begins to dip. By having this densified quilt system and having that little concave feel will help eliminate the settling issues that many consumers have with the beds.
Wow. One thing I've learned here at the Eclipse Mattress Factory is that Eclipse is built worldwide. They've been around for over 100 years, and while many bedding companies spend a large amount of their budget on advertising, Eclipse spends it on research and development, and they have many patented sleep technologies that are only available in an Eclipse bed. So if you're eco-friendly, thinking of going green, have allergies, consider an Eclipse green bed at Mattress Express, where sleep is cheap. Organic bedding, folks. Like it or not, green is here to stay. We need to do things to help our earth. And if you have allergies or you just want to sleep on something that isn't made with pesticides and oil, organic may be a consideration. Now, at the Eclipse factory, they also have Eastman House that's been around for over 150 years. If you like only the best of the best, like somebody
Hey,
I know.
I'm not the only one. Girls, guys, you know who you are.
If ultra premium is how you fly,
Yes.
Eastman House is the game. Let's take a look back at the factory. Folks, we're back with Dave, and I'm very proud to add a new line of bedding to my store, Eastman House. Eastman House is ultra premium bedding, and we're at the Eastman House warehouse. Dave, tell our folks, this is such nice stuff, tell our folks what makes Eastman House ultra premium.
Eastman House has been in the bedding business for 140 years and has been providing ultra premium bedding to many, many, many people over the 140-year history of the company. They're best known for their coil-on-coil construction. And what we mean is actually the base system being a regular coil system with another coil system laid upon that. And on top of this bed, Kevin, we even have a wonderful, luxurious pillow top.
So the first section, which many refer to as a foundation, is not a wooden box, it's an actual coil system.
Coil
Then your
foundation.
mattress goes on top of that, and that's a coil system.
And then another coil system on top of that.
Wow.
And then on top of that, all your foam and comfort layers, Kevin. So it is a triple coil system. Well, Kevin, let me show you the difference in Eastman House bedding compared to other companies. Where most companies use a foundation or a steel grid box spring, this is an actual coil box. So you have a coil system just like your mattress unit, then another coil system on top of that, then another coil system, we call a squat coil on top of that,
Wow.
as well as your pillow top. So it is coil on coil on coil, the finest of the finest.
This is luxury. This is not bedding for everybody. This is ultra premium bedding. It is the best of the best. It's not your run-of-the-mill mattress brand name that you're going to find in a big box department store. These go in the finest homes. Dave, the top of this feels like a cloud. Tell me about this.
This is a rich sculptured velour cover in a nice rose pattern, which gives a great look and great feel to the bed.
Folks, soft like a cloud, ultra premium bedding. Again, not for everybody. Goes in the finest homes. If you want the best of the best, come in and check out this ultra premium line of bedding. If you want the best of the best, Eastman House. Folks, it's so true. These big names that you've heard of, a lot of the money goes towards advertising. You know the name for a reason because they have to spend a lot of money on advertising. That goes into the price, folks. Don't pay more at a furniture store. Now, I buy them factory direct, as I said, so they're in stock. Buy today, sleep tonight. Many of these big furniture stores and mattress chains don't stock them. You have to buy and wait for up to a week. Not at Mattress Express. Buy today, sleep tonight.
How convenient.
Largest mattress store in northern New York, almost 10,000 square feet of mattresses on Arsenal Street, across from Dunkin' Donuts, open 7 days a week. Thanks for joining us. Any questions, call 788-SLEEP. Remember, open 7 days a week, and remember,
Don't pay more at a furniture store.
thanks, folks. I have so many people that I run into daily that get hung up on the brand name of a mattress. Let me explain something to you. I'm at one of our mattress factories. Once they build a mattress, they can put any label on it. Do you see this rack behind me? These are all different labels in my hand. They iron them on. I can make it say anything I want. It's not about the label. It's about how the bed is built. Visit one of my stores. We'll explain to you how the bed is built. My people are educated on the bed. We'll tell you why it's a good bed. Mattress Express, where sleep is cheap. Don't get hung up on the label. Kevin Fear, president of Mattress Express, and we're here today with Dr. Jason Hagman, a chiropractor at the Eclipse Mattress Factory. Doctor, we've cut away a perfectly good Eclipse bed, and let's pull it back and show patented technology called the spinal zone. Why is that important for people with back problems, or maybe to avoid back problems?
Well, the spinal zone has been proven to reduce back pain, reduce back stiffness, and improve quality of sleep, and can even help to prevent back pain.
Take it from the good doctor. If you want to prevent back pain or deal with back pain, get Eclipse at Mattress Express, where sleep is cheap.